Hi Tom, great to work with you again on Thursday. Just to recap on the session that we did. First of all, we're still getting that standing up move through impact. If we look at you from face on, there's a lot of good things going on here. Super setup position. That grip maybe a little bit too weak based on what we were talking about during the session. Great first move away. Super top of the backswing position. Good first move down. But now we start to extend a little bit too early, and we start to throw that club head at the golf ball as we come through. Super extension on the way through there as well, Tom. So we look at why that's happening. Well, if we look at you at the top of the backswing, club moves back nicely, and about this position now it starts to roll open. At the top of the backswing, we've got a very, very open club face position. So when we look at your blade, very, very open, nowhere near the same angle as your left forearm. Now whenever the blade's open, that's going to produce a shot way out to the right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the club inside. But the club's very open, so now we better rescue it with the hands. And if we don't hit out and we don't rotate, then that ball is going to hang out to the right every single time. The problem we get is that there's not a great deal of penetration to your ball flight when you do that. Also, as the handle gets higher, as you get underneath and try and release it more, as we showed you out in the range, the rate of closure of that club face increases whether we like it or not, and we run the risk of hitting a hook. So what we've done here is we've strengthened the left hand grip. We've got the ball forward in the stance because we're trying to get rid of this feeling of being underneath it. But ultimately we want to get that blade a little bit more shut. So what we're trying to do here, ball forward, tone it in, trying to feel like we're going to take it back much more hooded. You can see there now the club stays in front of the hands a little bit more than what we see here. At the top of the backswing, the blade's in a less open position than what we see on the middle footage. And it's also, so we can see there now, the blade is starting to match up a little bit more with the left arm, and the shaft of the club is in a little bit more of a laid off position. Now that laid off position makes it easier now to swing left and exit lower. So as we come into impact, even though that blade's nowhere near as shut as we would want it, we're able to exit lower. The handle of the club is lower, not climbing quite as much. We play this one back. Underneath, handle climbing. Much less of a gap between you and the handle of the golf club. Arms working away from you. Arms working more across you, resulting in a much lower exit position. Much less face rotation, and overall, albeit cut off, a much better follow through position. So again, use the grid as a tool to give you the feelings that you're looking for. Ultimately, we have to get that club face a little bit more closed than it is. If it continues to stay open, as we see here in the middle, then we're going to continue to struggle exiting low, and we're going to struggle to control the ball flight. Good luck with it. I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Well done.